Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're very welcome. I appreciate both new and old subscribers. You guys are very welcome. Today I want to make a very special chicken pepper stew. This stew is so delicious. These are the ingredients we're going to use to put this stew together. It is simple, very delicious. I'm going to show you step by step on how to make this pepper stew chicken. This is my chicken, wash and clean. The first thing you will have in mind is to season your chicken. For the seasoning, I'm using a black pepper, hot paprika, dried herbs, powdered nutmeg. You can use your own flavor, add your own spices to spice up your chicken, but these are the ones I'm using. If you don't want to use exactly what I'm using, I also added some aromat. You guys know these days I just have this love for aromat. I add some cloves, which is not necessary, but if you like, you can add it. There is also some seasoning cube. After adding the whole seasoning, what you will do is to mix your chicken very well. Make sure that it marries itself very well with all the spices you've added. You can use your hand to do this if you wish, but I'm not using my hand. I'm just using a spoon to mix it. At this point, I added some onions to it. Like you know, is a pepper stew chicken. I'm going to add some scotch bonnet to it. I want the chicken stew to be very spicy. That's the main end, to just have that spicy garnished vegetable chicken stew. After this stage, the next thing is to add just a little drop of water, cover it, and place it on a fire for it to cook. I left it to cook for 20 minutes. After the first 10 minutes, I came to check on it, see how it's doing, cover it again, and allow it to cook for the next 20 minutes. Here is my chicken. The next stage now is to dry our chicken. If you don't want to go through all this process that I just went through, you can just season and bake it in the oven. But I don't want to bake it. I wanted to fry it. That's why I went through all those process. So what I'm doing now is just to fry my chicken and get it ready for the stew. Yeah, the chicken is ready. Now it's time for the stew. I'm using the same oil I use in frying my meat. As usual, I use the onions to check if the oil was hot. As I found out that it was hot, I added the onions inside. This is a carrot. I decided to use carrot for this stew because I'm not using any tomatoes. I blended it with a food processor to avoid it being watery. It's just an alternative for tomatoes, but if you like tomatoes, you can use tomatoes. I didn't want to use tomatoes. I used a carrot as a substitute. I added a carrot in the stew, cover it for it to fry. And these are all the pepper, the bell pepper, yellow, red, crayfish, scotch bonnet. I blended all together and add it to the pot. This time you just stir it and then you season your pot. For the seasoning, I'm using seasoning cubes. I'll also use the dry herbs. I'll be using hot paprika, powdered nutmeg, aromat, black pepper. You stir the pot very well. Make sure that everything mix very, very well. At this point, you have to add your chicken stock. Stir the pot very well. Cover it and allow it to cook. After about 15 minutes, it's time to introduce the chicken inside our stew. Lastly, I will be adding sliced bell pepper. The bell pepper I showed you guys previously, yellow, red, green. I sliced it and add it to the stew just for garnishing. This time you're not going to allow it to cook for a long time. 2-3 minutes is okay. You just cover it, allow a little heat to heat up the vegetable you introduced last. And here is it. My stew is ready. Simple to make as always, delicious. This will go with rice, with pasta. You can use yam with it, plantain, cocoyam, name it. It's all left for you to choose what you will eat it with. If you like what you see, give my video a thumbs up, share it with your loved ones. Don't watch alone. After watching, please help me to share. Remember to show me love by clicking on the red button. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I really appreciate your support. See you guys in my next video. Bye bye. Ciao ciao.